These Fortnite Chapter 5 Season 4 Battle Pass skins will be here thanks to Magneto. See, Magneto has set up a bunch of beacons around the Fortnite map because he wants to summon a bunch of Marvel characters and Marvel locations for next season. Magneto is using the power of the Rift, which has been created by the 0 Point, to bring these characters and locations from different realities. But this isn't the very first time the 0 Point Rift has been used to bring people and different locations on the map, because in Chapter 1 Season X, the scientist put a bunch of these Rift beacons around the Fortnite map, and his mission was to basically to create chaos by rifting a bunch of different locations and people on the map. It was getting so crazy that around Tilted Towers, we were seeing a bunch of locations rift almost every week. One week you will see a western town where you're not allowed to build, and the week after you would see the entire Gotham City, including Batman and Catwoman, spawn on the island. The reason why the scientists wanted to create all these distractions was to attack the 0 Point, destroy it, and end this loop and this rift that connects multiple realities once and for all. But unfortunately, rather than destroying it, the 0 Point explodes and then implodes, creating a massive black hole. Using the power of the rift, the 0 Point rearranges the Fortnite island to look different. That is why in Chapter 2 we still had locations like Retail Row, Pleasant Park. Also, this character called Midas shows up on the map, and he wants to destroy the 0 Point as well and end the loop. He creates a giant headquarter right in the middle of the map called the Agency. Using the power of the 0 Point, he creates a doomsday device which is used during Chapter 2 Season 2 finale event to stop the storm. But unfortunately, because of Agent Jones and the Imagine Order, the storm is replaced by a tsunami and Midas gets defeated. In Chapter 2 Season 3, we see a bunch of Rift related events take place. For example, just out of the blue, we see these pods spawn from the sky. A bunch of marauders appeared and just started to attack you. This wasn't the only thing. Also, towards the end of the season, we start to see a bunch of Marvel related items show up on the island. For example, the Rift Beacon brings this Thor's hammer. Also, a bunch of these symbols can be seen as well. And we find out in Chapter 2 Season 4 that Galactus is actually heading towards the island to eat something that actually creates these rifts, the 0 Point. Defeat Galactus, we see a bunch of Avengers members arrive on the island. The main leader of that group, Iron Man, plays a huge part on defeating the Galactus. And he does this by using the rift power as well, and the same rift beacons as Magneto is using now. He spawns an entire floating island, including his Stark Industries. He puts a bunch of bombs inside of a battle bus and uses the rift's power to create a loop and clones a bunch of these buses. During the event, Galactus is made to swallow a bunch of these buses, and there's a huge explosion, and he does not get eliminated, rather gets rifted somewhere else. Chapter 2 Season 5 was the season where we saw rifts go completely crazy when Galactus exposed the 0 Point and everyone on the island was trying to escape through the 0 Point. That is when Dr. Sloan orders Agent Jones to go to different realities using the 0 Point and hire a bunch of hunters to come guard the 0 Point. He goes and hires people, Chun-Li and Ryu, the Terminator, Alien. 0 Point also rifts a bunch of locations to the island as well. For example, a massive desert location from Star Wars, location called Stealthy Stronghold, which is basically where the Predator lives. But despite hiring a bunch of hunters, the Zero Point gets destabilized. It starts creating rift pulses, opening different portals to different realities. Agent Jones summons the Foundation to fix the Zero Point. During the live event, we could see different kind of shapes appear, and it starts to rift different locations and different people as well. But luckily, the Foundation manages to seal the Zero Point inside of the spire, but it was too late. The Zero Point has rifted primal locations on the island. Pretty much we have all traveled back in time, and we start to see a bunch of UFOs abduction taking place on the map. And in chapter 2 season 7, find out because of what happened to the Zero Point in season 6, giant UFO has managed to get inside of the Reality Zero island. We find out that this UFO belongs to the lost reality. The whole island is under attack. We find a bunch of aliens, bunch of UFO ships. Then we find out the alien mothership was actually looking for the Zero Point. But Dr. Sloan and the Imagine Order has hidden the Zero Point. Not just that, they managed to destroy the UFO mothership. Turned out to be a mistake because in chapter 2 season 8, the whole of the Fortnite island is infested by these alien cubes. During the finale of chapter 2, we see the Cube Queen destroy this rift force field that was protecting the island, and she tried to bring a bunch of other lost reality members to the island. The Foundation saves the day by flipping the map, thinking that we were all safe, only to find out that there is this mysterious creature called Herald has been hiding and is preparing to attack. She summons a giant reality tree. The tree harnesses power from the Zero Point. It rifts a bunch of different locations as well, also corrupting different locations. And in chapter 3 season 4, Herald kidnaps all of the members of the Seven, spreads her chrome power using the reality tree and the Zero Point, and destroys the entire island. Somehow the Zero Point manages to survive, and using the power of the rift yet again, it goes to different realities, gets different parts of the island, and builds a chapter 4 map. When we reach chapter 4 season 1, we see a giant rift gate being built. Dallon reveals to us that it is being built in the order of this creature called the Nothing. Also this season, we see Amy do an experiment using the rift powers as well to find the Seven. She also builds a body for herself and uses the rift gate to go rescue the members of the Seven. After that, the rift gate destabilizes and explodes, creating a giant rift in the sky. And in chapter 4 season 2, we find a bunch of new locations like Mega City, and people and organization like the Peace Syndicate arrive on the island. One of those people that shows up on the island is this person called Cado Thorn. By using the power of the rift, he has somehow managed to construct a time machine. After hearing the existence of time machine, Dr. Sloan and Agent Jones defeats Cado Thorn, takes the time machine, and travels back to OG Fortnite. But they find out that this OG Fortnite is not the actual chapter 1 map. This is an island from an alternate universe. That's why they had locations like Tilted Towers but did not have the main building. There was no volcano, no locations like Polar Peak. So Jonesy, using a rocket, escapes the island and goes to chapter 5 map. Now here we are in chapter 5. Magneto is using the power of the Zero Point to bring back Marvel characters and locations next season. He has set up a bunch of rift beacons around the map, just like the Iron Man and the Scientists. Has been pretty much confirmed that most of the Battle Pass skins is going to be Marvel related skins. We think Magneto is going to rift the Fantastic Four on the island first. Also, a bunch of leaks suggest that a female Deadpool skin will be here. Most likely we will find the identification of the Wanderer next season. skin, and it will be included in the battle pass as well. Since Chapter 5 Season 4 is going to be themed around Marvel, expect a bunch of Marvel skins as well. I'll keep you guys updated, so please leave a like to use code SMJM and subscribe to my channel.